Hi everyone, and welcome to Sweetpea Seeds Inspirations. Welcome back for another update video. I really want to thank you guys for being here, whether you're new or returning, and I really want to thank those who have kept my family in your thoughts and prayers over these last few weeks. Things have been a little rough last month. If you did not hear, I ended up having to go to West Virginia to pretty much watch over my mom's house and her dogs due to my step-grandmother end up being in the hospital. When my mom, right before my mom was going up to Indiana to go pretty much relieve my step-aunt, hospice ended up getting involved. She had cancer and was starting to build up fluids. She had like 40 pounds of fluids in her. And we knew that it wasn't going to be too much longer until she passed away. So she ended up passing away, and then like not even the next day, or maybe even the next day, within like 24-hour period time, they ended up having to put my mom's oldest dog down, the dog that I kind of grew up with. He was getting up there in age. He also had skin cancer. My step-grandmother, she had cancer as well, but he had cancer. He had some hip dysplasia, which was causing a lot of pain. We believe he was building up in fluids, and you could just tell that he was not, he was in a lot of pain, and it was ready for him, or he was ready. So they ended up having to put him down, and then not even a week later, I went over to my grandmother's house because it was her birthday. And I was maybe at her house for 10-15 minutes, and my daughter, she ended up getting a scrape on her elbow, and I asked my grandmother if she could go get a Band-Aid while I got settled in and used the bathroom and all that. Well, my grandmother noticed that their cat was acting really funny, so myself and my grandfather went to go check out what was going on. Well, next thing you know, he started seizuring and foaming at the mouth. So we ended up taking him to the vet. They did everything that they could to kind of stabilize him, and nothing was working. So they ended up having to put him down. So it's been a rough few weeks, but things are starting to get a lot better. I finally got back to South Carolina, and as pretty much soon as I got back to South Carolina, my whole family got sick. So I might sound a little hoarse, so that's the reason why I've been trying to recover from a little stuffy nose. I think a lot of it has to do with just allergies and just the change of the weather, because it's been crazy here, especially down in South Carolina. One minute it's like freezing cold, and then the next minute it's like back up in the 80s. So just the change of the weather and Mother Nature being bipolar, it's got my immune system all of whack. But anyways, thank you guys for keeping my family in your prayers. Let's go ahead and talk about what I have been working on these last few weeks. So first, I want to start off with tutorial bases. So this past Wednesday, I had a tutorial that came out, which was the snowflake doily, and there will be a link down in the comments or the description box so you guys can go check that out. It's a 10-row doily. There's really not much to it, but I do highly recommend blocking your project because it does kind of bunch up a little bit. Here's one that I did for the tutorial and haven't starched it just yet. If you guys would like for me to do a video on how to make your homemade starch to block your projects, I will do that. Let me know. If not, I'm not going to really worry about it. I do kind of go over a little bit of how to make a starch for your projects in the video, but if you need me to actually make the video so you can see how it's done, then I will. So please let me do that down in the comments. Also with that, I'm trying to, this year is mainly based on trying to get some more like Christmas projects made for my house. I want to decorate. The last few years was fall, so now I'm moving into Christmas. So I also made a Christmas tree, which I need to block it. I made a Christmas tree placemat that is going to come out this coming Wednesday. So those are some future tutorials that are going to be coming out. Also, I do have a mystery crochet along that is going to be starting on November 12th, which is this coming Sunday. I would love to see you guys join if you want to. It's going to be a lot of fun. My introduction video has already came out, so you can go check that out as well. But I hope you guys join in because it's going to be a lot of fun. So every Sunday there is going to be a new clue that is going to be released at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. If you're interested in checking out the Mystery Crochet Along, it runs from November 12th to December 10th. So it is a 5-week long Mystery Crochet Along. But you can do it whenever you want. The videos are there for you guys to come back to, or whenever you feel like doing a crochet along, or just work on really anything. So as of right now, that's all of the tutorials that I do have that will be coming up as of right now. Now I also did get some spinning done. This is the fresh squeezed lemonade that I received from Kamash Fibers. I think it was August subscription box is when I received this. It's got some tinsel in it, if you can see it, and I think this was merino wool. I can't remember what this was. But yeah, that's one thing that I did get spun up. I had something else spun up, but I ended up having to toss it because there was a lot of overspun in it, or overspin. And also when I went to go tie it off of my Nitty Naughty, I have a PVC piping that I've made a Nitty Naughty out of. So one of the arms actually came off and pretty much ruined the yarn. It kind of went all over the place and knotted, and just a big old yarn barf mess. And I was like, I ain't dealing with this. So especially with all the overspin in it, and I just kind of tossed it away, unfortunately, but it happens. So there is that. I also worked on the 2 commission cardigans that I've been working on ever since, it seems like, I think ever since August actually, for my dad's girlfriend. So the one that I'm crocheting, I've gotten both front panels completed, the back panel, and I've gotten one sleeve completed as well. So this is the sleeve. I just need to work on the other sleeve, and then I have the 2 pockets that still need to be completed as well. And then just put it all together, and then that one will be finally finished. So there's the arm. Let's see. Here is the back panel, and then the front panel, which I've got it kind of all over the place right now. And then the other front panel as well. This was nothing but single crochets and chain ones, so it's been a little aggravating, a little time consuming, but it's finally getting there. And then the other one, which this one was the olive wood cardigan that I found off of Pinterest. And then the other one that I'm doing is, it came off of Expression Fibers website, and it's the Enchanted Shrug. She calls it a cardigan, but it looks more like a shrug. I was able to work 20 rows on it. This one is also slow moving as well. but we're getting somewhere. It might take a little bit, but we're getting somewhere. But that's really all I have been working on these last few weeks. What are you guys working on? If you would like to share that down in the comment section with me, please feel free to do that. Or if you want to send me pictures of what you're working on, that is fine too. You can find all of my platforms that I'm on, which is TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. My email will also be down in the description box as well. I think that's all the platforms I'm on. But I hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you guys next time.